One of the most intriguing things about UFO files is that the amount of them is just astronomical. Today the MOD is releasing more of its secret documents, including descriptions of a UFO flying over Stamford Bridge and a funny-shaped object hovering above Michael Howard's house. There's also some interesting information about Winston Churchill, and even a document stating that someone saw a flying Toblerone. But how much of it is actually real? Nick Pope, who used to investigate UFOs for the MOD, doesn't think too much of it should be taken seriously.
To be perfectly honest, 95% of the material in these files is quite obviously just people mistaking something ordinary. But a small percentage of cases, perhaps 2 or 3%, are very interesting, are genuinely unexplained, and even those of us at the Ministry of Defence who worked on this issue were puzzled, genuinely saying, well, we don't know what it is.
One of the weirdest stories to come out today is that one man who claimed to have seen a UFO became ill on the same day, developing sickness and a skin condition. There are things, of course, that the MOD won't release to do with UFOs, and according to experts, they consist mainly of all things military.
There are exemptions to the Freedom of Information Act covering things such as defence, national security, intelligence. A lot of conspiracy theorists say, well, this must mean that the real truth about UFOs will be held back. Actually, the material that's been withheld is probably more likely to relate to things like methods and sources of gathering intelligence, or the capability, for example, of a military radar system.
Rather amusingly, the files being released today also reveal how intrigued and enthusiastic members of the public can be about the issue of unidentified flying objects.
One of the funny things is that some of these files are entitled Persistent Correspondent. Now, as I know, having worked on these files, that's MOD code for this person is becoming a nuisance.